thing to do my thing, it's what I did the best. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the most. I put my friends in that old Benz and took that to the coast. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I do the best. I fill my mattress, pay my taxes, then I blew the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets. Slide in the bed like a wet flow, already fried from the get-go. Alligators look like echo, everything I do they echo. Big facts, my bank on big man, my drip too wet, that spit can. Yo bitch swap me like Q-tips, hold that shit there like dip can. No rehearse, need no reverb, hold your lip, don't say 3 words. Quick trip to get that lick, broad tree fur if you prefer. Quick ride, no time, I'm in there. She clockwise, real good skincare. No TikTok for that caca. They know that love don't live there. I can't roll dice on your plan. Red Rover, I don't hold hands. Get fortune from my foresight. Investment brought me 4 bands. Don't roll rage, I get roll head. We'll wheel all by your forehead. Them city John be like he lit. Them country girls be like go ahead. If I ain't that man, then I gotta be more than human. How you mean? Funny how the people back then who was hating on the kid always talking about how you clean. Put a little gas in the blunt and I don't pass broke ass nigga. Just please be cool. But I can't blame ya. I won't shame ya. Shit, I probably wanna be me too. It ain't no thing to do my thing. It's what I did the best. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the most. I put my friends in that old Benz and took that to the coast. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I do the best. I fill my mattress, pay my taxes, then I blew the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets. It's no thing, no sweat, I ain't really worried about it too much. Slight work, light work, not work, I ain't really do much. Get it in, ship it out, pivot route, back corner, end zone. Hit her with a best friend, I don't really know about a friend zone. Real time, real talk, fake niggas can't really match that. Put it in the insurance, Uncle Sam can't really tax that. Get the game, learn the game, play the game, sell the game, all that. Never let them tell you what you can't do, gotta change all that. Feeling myself, they be feeling me too. Baby, don't fight the feeling. I've been so hard that I'm trying to scale the roof. I'm trying to bite the ceiling. They be on bullshit like a zoo fly. I be too fly to participate. I need everything for the everything. If I fuck with you, get a different rate. Got me fucked up, got me typoed. If you're thinking these shit glucose. Winning in it ain't too close. I be flying out to a new coast. And I'm acting like it ain't a big deal. Really, cause it ain't a big deal. 4 freaks, I'm a 5th wheel. I was born winning, I'm the shit still. Ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I did the best. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the most. I put my friends in that old Benz and took that to the coast. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I do the best. I fill my mattress, pay my taxes, then I blew the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets.
Yep, sure did. Give me 1 second.
It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I did the best. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the most. I put my friends in that old Benz and took that to the coast. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I do the best. I fill my mattress, pay my taxes, then I blew the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets. Slide in the bed like a wet flow, already fried from the get-go. Alligators look like echo, everything I do they echo. Big facts, my bank on big man, my drip too wet, that spit can. Yo bitch swap me like Q-tips, hold that shit there like dip can. No rehearse, need no reverb, hold your lip, don't say 3 words. Quick trip to get that lick, broad tree fur if you prefer. Quick ride, no time, I'm in there. She clockwise, real good skincare. No TikTok for that caca. They know that love don't live there. I can't roll dice on your plan. Red Rover, I don't hold hands. Get fortune from my foresight. Investment brought me 4 bands. Don't roll rage, I get roll head. We'll wheel all by your forehead. Them city John be like he lit. Them country girls be like go ahead. If I ain't that man, then I gotta be more than human. How you mean?
I'm in the back.
How the people back then who was hating on the kid, I was talking about how you clean. Put a little gas in the blunt and I don't pass broke ass nigga. Just please be cool. But I can't blame ya, I won't shame ya. Shit, I probably wanna be me too. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I did the best. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the most. I put my friends in that old Benz and took that to the coast. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I do the best. I fill my mattress, pay my taxes, then I blew the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets. It's no thing, no sweat, I ain't really worried about it too much. Slight work, light work, not work, I ain't really do much. Get it in, ship it out, pivot route back, corner end zone. Hit up with a best friend, I don't really know about a friend zone. Real time, real talk, fake niggas can't really match that. Put it in the insurance, Uncle Sam can't really tax that. Get the game, learn the game, play the game, sell the game, all that. Never let them tell you what you can't do, gotta change all that. Feeling myself, they be feeling me too. Baby, don't fight the feeling. I've been so high that I'm tryna scale the roof. I'm tryna bite the ceiling. They be on bullshit like a zoo fly. I be too fly to participate. I need everything for the everything. If I fuck with you, get a different rate. Got me fucked up, got me typoed. If you're thinking this shit glucose, winning in it ain't too close. I be flying out to a new coast, and I'm acting like it ain't a big deal. Really, cause it ain't a big deal. 4 freaks, I'm a 5th wheel. I was
it was snowing earlier.
No thing to do my thing. It's what I did the best. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the most. I put my friends in that old Benz and took that to the coast. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I do the best. I fill my mattress, pay my taxes, then I blew the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets.
That's crazy. What's up, y'all? What's up?
Hey, y'all.
It ain't no thing to do.
No, you're not gonna keep talking. What's up? Let me get this off the screen first. We got to move that. I'm acting special today. What's up, y'all? Hold on, baby. Say something, because I don't want you to be echoing. Did I turn it off?
Hey, y'all.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me mute you on here. So I don't want to be hearing you. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Ain't Debbie Pisces, Boss Lady Lexi, Queen Diva up in the building, Cool Game. Make sure you share the live stream. We gonna just talk about this Katt Williams thing, because I don't know. I'm a gamer. I be playing games and I be forgetting, and I see everybody talking about Katt Williams and stuff. So I want to, get some clarification what is actually going on. Like, are you doing something? Hold on, let me get through here. Let me do something, because I want to be able to hear if somebody says something. They come in the chat. Hold on. Swap out. See if I can hear on this better than that. It's on. It's on. Hold on. Swap it going here on the mic. Baby, you can talk while I'm doing this.
Oh, you was talking. I don't know. You know what? I hope everybody's having a good weekend. How y'all doing? How is everyone doing this weekend? The first weekend. What is this? The first weekend of the new year?
Is it?
It is.
Wow, that's different.
It's the first weekend of the new year. We're here, y'all. We made it.
There you go. Ooh,
Katt Williams made it too. So I have not watched. So for clarification, I have not watched the video in its entirety. I have just seen the clips, and because I like tea and gossip as much as the next person, but the reality is I don't care about rich people. I don't care about celebrities and stuff like that. Not for real. But it is funny the way he talk about folks. Because Katt Williams said, you know what? Today I got time. And he had a lot of time. 2 hours and I forget how long. I think it was like 2 hours and 14 minutes. It was quite a long time. And I learned quite a lot about him I didn't know, because all we think about Katt Williams is pimping and jokes and a perm. When you think about Katt Williams, you don't get off the surface with Katt Williams, but you don't realize how intelligent he is, and how philanthropic he is, and how generous he is, and how you don't know the stuff he does behind the scenes for other people, because he doesn't do it for us. He doesn't do it for the attention. He does it because that's what he thinks the right thing to do. And when you think of Katt Williams, you don't think of none of that.
Mic check.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just want to make sure. Can y'all hear me? Just making sure y'all can hear me. What's up, Daisy? What's up, ATL?
Nobody thinks about when we have a conversation about Katt Williams, we talk about his comedy specials and him playing pimps and his jokes and things like that. That's what we think about. We don't think about that this person has been in this game over 20 years. And with the exception of the few dust-ups that he's had as far as, drinking and things like that, which a lot of us did, but we weren't famous, so then nobody know about it.
What's up, Vondi?
So we really not heard anything bad or good about Katt. And then all of a sudden, Katt came out and said, you know what? I'm sick of these folks acting like they this, and the third. Let me show you who they are. And I was like, bless his heart, look at him, just snitch. And I mean, if that's what is going on, that's what's going on. And from what I understand, he got receipts for most of what he's saying. So he on business. When somebody stand on business, like, you can just sit there and just go like, wow.
All right, I'm almost ready. Hold on.
So that's all I got about that. It's just been funny, some of the stuff he was saying. Some of the stuff he was saying, I 100% agree with. Some of the stuff he was saying, I never thought about before. He really hasn't said anything I disagree with, because we don't know for sure. This is Katt's truth. And when people first started saying my truth, I'm like, there's only one truth. It's the truth.
Right.
But the reality is that from everybody's perspective, how you look at the world and how you view the world and things that go on in the world, that's your truth, what is true to you, because you only know what you know. So if this is what Katt's truth is, who am I to say, especially if he come with receipts, if he come with old videos, if we come with other people, being like, yeah, I seen that, or yeah, I was there when that happened, or you know what, Katt ain't lying. That's just the reality. Is that when you're in Hollywood, you run the risk of people getting in your business, and if you sometimes shady, you run the risk of pissing off somebody who ain't scared to talk about it. Katt wasn't scared to say no names. He wasn't like, how some people. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I have issue with people on the YouTube streets, I don't bring up no names. One, because I'm not going to go with no back and forth with this person. I'm going to tell you the story from my perspective. It's my opinion. And the other person may have happened, or something may have or they may have saw the situation differently. I'm not here to sit up here and argue with nobody. I'm not here to sit up here and out nobody. So I don't do that. But Katt decided, you know what? If I'm going to say it, I'm going to say it. So I didn't know he adopted 7 children.
He adopted 7?
He's adopted 7 children.
Wow.
He gives money to up and coming comedians, because they don't really get paid like that. If he thinks you're a good comedian, he'll bring you some money. If he likes show, from what I understand, he's put hundreds of comedians on, having them do tours and everything. And we don't know that, because like me and baby was talking last night. The reality is, how often do you have comedians that sell out stadiums? Now think about it. I was telling her last night, there are not a lot of comedians / actors / superstars. There are a lot of comedians that are famous and we know who they are. And we might see them every now and again in a random movie. But how many comedians do you know can command stadiums that can hold 50, 60,000. They have 100,000 people in the audience, comedians. Richard Pryor. After Richard, it was Eddie Murphy. Martin Lawrence was dangling around there a minute, but then he had some issues that he had to go chill out for a while. And then Kevin Hart. There's a huge time span, but there are still millions of comedians out there who live their life and make their living as a comedian, as a working comedic, not a comedic actor, but as a stand-up comedian. There are hundreds of shows every day in cities across the world where people pay their light bill, pay their car note, bought their house, and sent their kids through school telling jokes. But we don't know their name. Think about it. I mean, just think about it for real. I mean, big money comedians. I'm not talking about comedians we know their name. I'm not talking about like the queens of comedy. Monique broke out. And then once she broke out and she got too broke out, she got dipped down. Think about it. We had the entire queens of comedy. How many of them are headlining movies?
I don't know, but last night I was asking Lisa, I was like, I ain't really watched it yet. I was just listening to everybody else's commentary on Katt Williams. So I was like, well, what happened? What went on for him to stir up this thing everybody's talking about?
I don't think nothing happened.
What made him come out and just start, bashing people? Yeah, that was my question last night. We were sitting there talking. I was like, let's just do a video topic, see what people input. If you want to get on the panel, say your input. You don't want to show your face, hit the camera like Lisa, or you can show your face like me. But I was questioning because
Is telling the truth about somebody bashing them?
I mean, if you ain't talk about it now, I mean, you wait till now.
Yeah, but maybe that person didn't do nothing. Maybe that person didn't do anything till now for me to sit up there and want to say something. Think about it. He when he started talking about Steve Harvey, when Steve Harvey came out, he was all right. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would not pay any money to go see Harvey in the stand up. He all right, but he wasn't. No. I wouldn't pay money to go see Cedric in stand up. When he was talking about the people he was talking about, he wasn't lying.
Mm-hmm.
Of the kings of comedy, the only person I would have put money on the books for was Bernie Mac. He was right about that.
Right.
But when everybody was on the Steve Harvey bandwagon, think like a man but act like a woman, what does that mean? How you gonna get somebody that he told the truth? And I said that when it first came out. How is somebody on their third wife who cheated on their second wife with their third wife gonna tell me about a successful relationship? I don't believe you had a successful relationship, sir.
Right. Welcome to the live stream, Annabelle.
Thank you.
Oh.
Go ahead, baby. You was talking.
So I see that. Yeah. I think that when people start talking about all their accomplishments, but then their accomplishments are built on lies, I think that every now and again, you need to shut up.
Leilani said Katt pay for Melba. What's that? Melba Moore star on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah. Katt, there was a comedian. I saw a comedian. I don't know. I've never seen the guy, but it's a white guy. He's a comedian. He said he did a whole. I guess they interviewed him or something. He said Katt came and watched me do my stand up, and he came backstage and he talked to me and he told me that I really like you. You're good. And he gave me some money. He said because I know they're not paying you, and he told me that he would keep me working on tour. In his tour. And he said, I have been working, I forget how many days, but he said, whatever Katt say he gonna do, that's what he do.
And Debbie said, her problem is that too much stuff coming out at once.
Why? I mean, how's that a problem? If you're gonna talk about it, talk about it. I mean, he just decided, I guess he decided that the day was the day.
But
I
why?
think with all this stuff with I don't know if his name is Jerry Epstein or I don't know, this to do with the sexy island and all that stuff.
Oh,
I think with all the stuff that's coming out, and
something's about to blow up.
I think that everybody is tired of people in power doing messed up stuff
and getting away with it.
Yeah.
I think that it is just, I mean, and that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes that in society, sometimes you got to do a cleanse. Sometimes you gotta take the laxative and do a cleanse. Sometimes you just gotta say what you gotta say, what you gotta say.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Leilani said Katt is a person that is, if you ask him a question, he will answer. Shannon kept asking.
And he kept asking.
That's all he did was ask questions. Now, this is another thing. Not only do I want to know because things just don't happen by coincidence. Someone's going to make a whole lot of money behind this whole incident. Someone's making money behind it. I know that much. What's going to happen in the next couple of weeks? Who has what coming up? What project? Why now? Why now when this happened so long ago? Why now?
See, that was my question. My question was, who
benefits from this?
Yeah, my thing, what made him just come out, saying everything, all what he's saying? Like I said, I didn't watch him, but I watched a lot of people commentary on it. But I am gonna go back and watch it because I want to see what other people talk about on our channel as far as what made him come out, talk about Steve Harvey and everybody. What made him do that?
I have a feeling we're going to find that answer out real soon. But you notice people are not calling Katt Williams a liar.
The only people that's saying the only people that are disputing what Katt Williams said is the people that he talked about that feel like they are above being talked about. Cedric Entertainer, Steve Harvey, the people that felt like that they were above being talked about.
But they're not calling him a liar. They may be clapping back.
Well, yeah, Steve is, and Cedric is.
Leilani says Shannon is benefiting. It was his show, which I can get that, because that's just like us come on here talking about one of the sectors. We benefiting talking about it. We benefiting talking about Katt Williams right now. People do things, but if you have celebrities on your show, what's gonna happen? The world's gonna watch.
Everyone is going and watching the rerun of that show, and it's 2.5 hours long, and they're watching every second of it.
But it's Shannon's show. It's not Katt's show. And when people look at it, they're gonna look at, because Shannon Sharpe was a football player. Now he's transitioning into entertainer. So you are trying to get yourself. I mean, yeah, we look at you and we like, oh, you can play football, but do I really want to hear you talk? So now you got a show that has buzz that is so strong that when you go to the next person that maybe wouldn't have went on your show, they'll go on your show now.
Yeah.
Because you the one that got Katt Williams talking.
Yeah.
And people will watch you. I mean, let me say this, y'all. And anybody who said they don't is lying. If you can figure out a way to use somebody, you're going to use them. Whether it's for bad intent, good intent, if they're useful to you, you use them.
Especially
Katt Williams is useful to Shannon Sharpe. It don't mean he meant nothing bad for Katt.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like when we pick a topic, we right now using Katt Williams, Shannon Sharpe, in this particular conversation that was opened up by Katt Williams. We're using that. If you need content, if you do this kind of commentary, then we all use each other. That's just how it is. But if you can't, Katt Williams came out there saying names because he wanted you to understand that I stand on business. If I'm gonna talk about you, I'm gonna talk about you. You ain't got to sit up there because think about it. When you get on, when you see other celebrities hinting toward something bad a celebrity did, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you see that, right?
Okay.
You sit up there and you spend your time going, I wonder who they talking about. You think they talking about Katt? You think they talking about Cedric? You think they talking about Steve? They talk. It's a lot about. No, Katt Williams came out there and squashed all that. You ain't got to worry about who you talking about.
He knows who you're talking about.
I'm talking about this,
Very-
because I don't want somebody else to be like, is he talking about so and so? No, I'm not. Just like when I don't mess with nobody, you know I don't mess with them, and they know I don't mess with them. You don't have to sit up there and wonder if you the person I'm not messing with. No, because if I'm not messing with you, you know. Katt Williams, that's basically what Katt said. If I'm not fucking with you. So here's why. Shooby wop pop pop. I'm gonna say your name.
And what about when people were saying that Ice Cube wasn't paying them right, and Katt was like, "Oh yes, he did."
Well, I mean, people look at movies and in Hollywood movies and things like that. Like these budgets are $7-8 million trillion dollars.
Oh,
like
God, yes.
that. Like every movie has this super budget, and you can pay all of your actors $2-3 million a piece. In reality, it's not.
Mm.
In reality, movies like Friday, movies like a lot of movies that were produced and directed by actors, a lot of these actors were paying out of pocket. Your whole budget for your movie is $5 million.
All right, speaker ATL said, did y'all see Ice Cube video? His video was low as heck.
Well, that's because some people feel like they need to explain themselves.
I can't hear Leilani. Hold on, baby.
What'd you say?
His voice, not video, his voice.
Oh, his voice was low. Okay, I didn't see that. Go ahead.
Well, yeah.
I just ordered my new glasses.
Y'all know Ice got a little controversy going on with him with the Trump supporting and some of the stuff he done said. So Ice don't want to be too loud. Ice don't want to be too loud. So, because he's just not getting it back with people are paying it. Because at one point, folks was like, we don't mess with no, sir. No. So, he ain't too loud.
Every said Katt has said the things before, and Shannon asked, so he answered. The interview was interesting. Katt told it like it was.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to say. This is not new for Katt. Katt has always spoke his mind if someone asks. He's a person like me. If you don't ask me, I ain't gonna say shit.
Right.
But if you ask me a question and I know the answer, I'm gonna tell you the answer. And if you don't like it, that's you shouldn't ask me. And that's how Katt is. This is not new. He's done it in the 90s. He's done it in the 2000s. He's done it in 2000. Katt, if you ask him a question,
right,
he gonna answer. And that's what people always want to say, how he's crazy. It's something wrong with him. He crazy. He da-da-da-da. He's blunt. That's what he is. He's blunt.
Yeah.
He speaks
We can't accept the real truth anymore in society. We like it to be all bubble wrapped with a cute little bow on it. No.
And I guarantee you, Shannon Sharpe is a fan, and he knew that anything he asked was gonna get answered.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing. He didn't say anything that was outrageous.
No.
He said they stole jokes. He said that they didn't just steal jokes from him. They stole jokes from other folks. Mark Curry. Mark Curry said that Steve did my whole Halloween thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mark Curry came out and backed him up. Gary Owen didn't know whether he was talking about him or for him. Gary Owen had to realize what he said. And then when Gary Owen came out, he was like, when I first heard it, I didn't know if Katt was talking about me or for me. When Katt said, I'm a white man, been in the game over 20 years and hasn't crossed over, he realized that he was talking for me. He said, because he's seen what Katt was talking about.
Yeah.
He said, basically what he said is these people sold not sold they soul, but sold, for lack of a better term, sold they soul
Mm-hmm.
for the fame, and that's why they where they at. But cause think about it now, y'all. Me and Baby was talking about it last night. I am 56 years old. I remember comedians older than Eddie Murphy, but I can't, not Eddie Murphy, than Richard Pryor, but I can't factually say anything about. I heard about Red Fox. My mama used to have a record of Red Fox when he used to go out and tour. That's well on back in the day. But think about it. Think about it and just stop for a second. We've had singers. You can have a singer for each decade. You can say you have a singer that controlled the decade. Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey, Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? You had Jennifer Hudson, who is the youngest EGOT winner.
Oh wow!
You had all these things. Now look at comedians who realistically they tell the truth in their jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Very few comedians lie when they joking. They take stories from what they do in their life and their past and things that have happened to them and make them funny. So how many stadium selling out comedians do you remember between Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy? None.
You know it's not.
How many stadium selling out comedians do you remember between Eddie Murphy and Kevin Hart?
Well, there's Jeff Dunham.
None.
Hold on. Ari said, although he said what he said about Rickey, much confirms what Katt said. Ice Cube has also confirmed what Katt said about Money Mike.
Yeah.
So people are actually confirming what Katt said.
Here's the thing: when somebody speak out, say their thing, say what they say when they say what they say, he not worried about whether you confirm it or not.
Yeah.
Katt Williams don't give a shit whether or not you sit up there and confirm him as truth. He don't care.
He knows the truth.
He doesn't care. Yeah. Because if you tell the truth, then because that's what me and Baby saying. I was sitting up here, I was like, let me tell you something. If it's me, it's me. And if you told the truth to me about me,
oh yeah,
then what the hell I'm gonna say? You not gonna believe shit I say? If somebody if Katt was talking about me and saying how messed up I was, and it's the truth, you're not gonna believe what I say because you didn't hear from me first. First wins, period. End of discussion. You're always going to think that person is lying, even if they don't. That's just the reality of it.
Right.
It's just like taking back a cheater. Unless you can forget magically that they cheated on you, you're never going to really forgive because you're always going to remember the feeling of the cheating. Yeah. So even if they telling the truth, you still going to feel like it's a lie. So if Katt is telling the truth about these people, what you got to say? What you, Steve Harvey? You got all these irons in the fire. You doing all this body whoop-de-whoop. Why you got to come and address Katt if Katt lying on you? Because we believe Katt. Because when your ass came out talking about relationships, I'm sitting up here going, how is Big Bald Head gonna tell me about good relationships? Sir, you cheated on your second wife with your third wife. Your third wife cheated on you. You cheated on her, and you cheated on your first wife with everybody. So how am I supposed to look at you, sir, and go, yes, this is the man that should tell me how I should have a successful relationship? Absolutely not.
What's up, Miss T?
When he started doing that, when folks get out of their lane and sweat experts or something, that's just like when somebody come tell me they're expert at ghosts. Who said it? Who told you, sir? You and the ghost sat down and had a discussion? Shut up.
Ari said exactly, Leilani. Shannon knew that this would be money bag. Hold on. And would get millions of views.
Come on now.
I'm gonna start doing like that. So I can
see. Yes, that's
Katt was being Katt, and Shannon was like, you know what? I got time today. I'm gonna let Katt run wild on my show.
And he just did.
Cat was me and Cat.
Miss T Velocity said, I think he spoke the truth and lies.
I
Truth
mean,
and lies?
what's the lies?
Yeah.
What's the lies? What do you lie about?
Oh.
I mean, what do you lie about? I'm serious. I'm asking. I haven't heard the whole thing.
I didn't hear the whole thing either, but I just wanted to
I
know
haven't
where.
heard the whole thing.
Hold
When
on.
he said, when you sell your soul, you get X amount of dollars and a funny shaped light skinned wife. And he said, I got 7 pictures to prove it. And he put 7 pictures up. I was like, sir, I'm going to need you not to be talking about people like that. That is just rude and disrespectful. But it was funny.
Miss T Velocity say, so did Ice Cube say RS was going for M?
What the hell is art? I don't know what that means.
Mike.
RS is Rickey Smiley. I don't know what MM is.
Oh, Money Mike.
Money Mike.
Yeah, he from what I understand, what's his name? Ice Cube said he validated with what the hell is his name? Katt Williams. He validated what Katt said.
And I'm not really a Cat fan. I'm gonna be honest.
I ain't about to lie. I love Katt Williams.
He rubs me the wrong way because the shit he says is true, and I hate it.
Because of what?
The shit he says is true.
Welcome to the stream, Miss T.
Why does the truth bother you, Annabelle?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go with me on this one.
We scared now.
We can't go with you.
I feel like we shouldn't. But go ahead.
No, it's okay. It's a good one. You okay? 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night. I get a call. I'm thinking, I gotta go to school in the morning. I gotta go to work. I don't have time for this. I answer the phone. Is so and so there? No, you got the wrong number. No, this is a 543. Yes, you got the wrong number. Well, if you have a hard time, call me back. We'll figure it out. Click. Oh my God, what the hell did I just do?
So you did what he said? So you did what he said white people do?
Yes, but you call the wrong number and you get a white person and they're like, don't worry. Call me back. We'll figure it out. Now, the minute I hung up that phone, I'm like, oh my flipping God, I really do that.
Well, why would you be mad about that? I mean, I would have thought that was funny. I would have thought it was funny.
I hate it. I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm not listening no more. I don't need to know about this stuff.
All right, Miss T, what you got?
I don't know. I just got a quick question though, because maybe I heard it wrong. I thought when Ice Cube went to clear up what they call lies that Katt Williams told in regards to the Money Mike, I thought he said Rickey Smiley was trying out for the Money Mike part until Katt Williams came in, and then they thought, Katt Williams would be a better Money Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Now they saying no, that's not what happened. He said that Rickey Smiley never came and auditioned for the Money Mike. So am I right or wrong? Because I could have swore I heard Ice Cube say yes, he did, but then they saw that Katt Williams was a better fit for the pimp role in the Money Mike. Now I didn't see it, so I'm just.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't remember, so I'm not gonna validate either way.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Oh, I understand. They always wanted Katt Williams for the part. And then when they actually saw the two perform, Katt Williams knocked it out the park, and he was in.
So I don't want to lie to you. So I don't know.
All right,
Okay.
Shannon. Ari said Shannon full of crap because certain questions he asked Katt that he didn't ask Cedric or Steve when he had them on. Please watch the entire video. A lot of your questions will be answered. And then Debbie said that's what she heard.
That was a 3 hours live. I didn't watch it all, but what
That's
I
too
can
much.
say is Shannon Sharpe knew exactly what he was doing. It was a moneymaker for him, and he knew Katt Williams was talk reckless just like he did, or would tell the truth.
Mhm.
Because several times you could see where Shannon Sharpe had became uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
damn, where do I go next on this? Because again, they have to guard their channel because they're the people who's paying them, you only could say and do but so much, and they will snatch your show.
That's why. Is. That's why Cat don't have that kind of stuff.
Right.
Cat don't have no show you can
Don't
snatch.
do social media.
Cat don't do nothing you can take from him.
Exactly.
He said something, and I had never thought about it. But when somebody was asking him about money or wealth or something, he said, "I'm wealthy because I don't wake up in the morning needing anything."
That's true.
He said they can't take nothing from him because everything he got is his and don't belong to nobody else.
Yep.
And he
And
said,
I think
I don't look at anything that's not mine. He said when somebody's wives come in, he said he don't look at them like that. He said because they're not mine. They're not mine to have.
and that's why he have the liberty to speak like he do. And whenever you do speak and bring the truth forward, you do have a problem in the industry. That's just a fact. He's not the only one said it. A lot of comedians have said it. Entertainers have said the same thing.
Yes.
They know what happens behind the scenes, and whenever they speak their truth, then they are blackballed.
That's what Shannon said. Are you not scared of being blackballed? He said I wasn't blackballed or something. He said, you know how he was still being funny while he was still being himself, while he was telling his truth. And I was
Right.
like, how you can't blackball somebody that ain't got nothing to blackball? People gonna go see Katt Williams.
Yes.
Because Katt Williams ain't never told you he was a preacher, he was above you, he was a below you. Katt Williams told his jokes, talked his shit, smoked his weed, drank his liquor, and told his jokes. Never did you feel
Exactly.
like that you had to be anything else in the presence of Katt Williams other than yourself.
I agree. I agree. And that's why Shannon Sharpe said it took him 2 years. It wouldn't have taken him no 2 years to get on. He knew he had to walk lightly because his show, would have somewhat been in jeopardy because, again, the man came out there and spoke the truth. He spoke the truth.
Because like when he said something, Katt said something to Shannon about him, about the way he handled himself around losers. And it was like you could almost see the disappointment in
Oh, yeah.
Katt as far as it concerns Shannon. Because when he started mentioning names like like Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer, when
Yep.
he started mentioning those names, that's when Shannon butt clenched up. The whole situation changed.
Yeah, he was afraid. He was just afraid he how much responsibility he would have to take basically because that's his show. Just like with all of us. How much
Right.
responsibility or backlash am I going to get if I allow these people to say or do what they want on my show?
Right.
That's what he seemed like. He was very uneasy at some points when Katt Williams was just, spilling his truth, spilling the tea, what goes on behind the scenes and why those people got ahead versus him.
He
So we
said,
don't
and when he
have.
told that when he said something about Shannon, he said like, I was disappointed and stuff. I was like, oh shit. Did you oh. I was like,
We
well,
don't have real freedom to
okay.
say. We don't have real freedom to say the truth because someone out there is we're gonna ruin somebody's money making. So they need to
Exactly.
shut us up so they can continue making money. Who are they? The powers that be. Look at us here on YouTube.
Exactly.
Look at here us on YouTube. We can't say pew pew. We can't say SA. We can't say liking a child in an unhealthy manner. We can't say those words because YouTube will rip us off this platform. So we
But that's because society has gotten to the point where you can't express yourself across the board because it might hurt somebody's feelings. Now, back in the day, you could say what you wanted to say because nobody was being politically correct. And then political correctness came about, and we had to change the words and the names for everything. You
That's
couldn't
not.
be, you couldn't be this, you couldn't be that. And now it has gotten to the point where it's like when Lizzo made that song, and I don't remember the words she used, but I think that in some circles it's a derogatory term for um, um, disabled people. So she had to come out and do an entire apology and read and take the word out of the song. Now in reality, the song it was like, you know how back in the day we used to call people retarded,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
now you
can't
can't
say
do that no
stuff
more.
like that.
Stop
Nope.
acting. Stop
Nope.
acting. Yeah. The
And now
word.
you can't
Nope.
do that no more. She
You
said
can't
a
say a
word
lot of
like
things.
something, but it was a word
It's a
that
word that we use here in America, but in the UK, it's a derogatory word.
right. But I was like, but even in the UK, it was not that derogatory. But she hurt two people's feelings, and she had to go on an apology tour. And this is Lizzo. She had
Yeah.
to go on an apology tour and change the song. And I was sitting there going, okay,
Again, I say this quite often. The powers to be are only gonna let you say so much before they rein you back in. And that's just in life, period. Just think about it, you guys, in life, period. You know? And so he had to walk some of that stuff back. He had to go over on his other channel, which made that millions of views again. I believe that channel with who's that he was with when Shannon Sharpe had to go over there and kind of clean it up a bit? Who was it? Chad Ochocinco, correct? I think it was Chad
boy, I
Ochocinco.
don't even know why. I don't even know why he talks. He makes my butt itch. Ocho
But
Cinco makes my whole ass itch.
somebody's making a point because somebody's making a point too. If you notice how Shannon Sharpe wanted to make sure that he said Katt Williams was drinking before he got there,
Yes.
that shit
And
blew me because
a drunk
again,
mind speak the truth.
there you go, Lisa. I said it today.
A
A,
drunk
a
mind will
drunk
speak the
man
truth.
speaks a sober has a sober tongue, and that's true. But he had to make it seem like, oh, he was drinking,
It's
so
the alcohol talking.
yeah, it was the alcohol. No, Cat Williams, whenever you see him, he say these same exact stories, and it never changes.
And he even said, "You drinking more than me."
Right, right.
So I mean, because we already know that money rules the world. It just
Oh
does.
yeah,
Money and power rules the world.
yeah.
And we are deluding ourselves to think that we actually have freedom will and all that good stuff, all the freedoms that people say we have, freedom to be free to free. We don't.
We
Because
are
if
alive
somebody
and
wants us,
will.
if they really want us to hate Cat Williams, they'll figure out a way. If
Mhm.
they really want us to hate Cat Williams, they'll figure out a way for us to do it. Even staunch supporters of Cat Williams, if they wanted to take him down, they were trying to figure out a way. But now what Cat Williams did is make it look like now if all of a sudden people start saying backwater made up stuff about Cat Williams, people look like, well, why y'all done said before Cat Williams started
Yep,
telling the truth?
yep.
So what Cat Williams did, he did what a lot of people will do, but a lot of people are also scared. But the majority of people are scared to do. Go ahead and jump on out there.
But like you said before, Cat Williams, in his mind, he has nothing to lose in reference to. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say is my truth, and I'm gonna speak my truth. What are y'all gonna take from me? Basically, y'all already took some things from me when you didn't allow me to progress or move forward because I speak my truth. And some things, and he said it. He's not selling his soul. He's
Right.
not gonna sell his soul. So what does he have to lose? In other words, too.
What did the other guy sell, or the other people
Hey, I
sell
gotta drop off. Let me
there?
see the DoorDash calling me. Drop me off. Drop me off.
All right. Yeah, we ordered pizza for my dad.
Hello. And also, if the Shay guy, he already had Steve Harvey on this show,
Mm-hmm.
and he had Cedric on his show. Why didn't he ask those people those questions that he asked Kat? I mean, no
Because
matter
Shannon
how
wanted to
flat,
hear the truth. He
no matter
wanted to hear the truth.
He didn't ask the white
Annabella,
people because they wouldn't answer.
right? They wouldn't have answered. See, he knew. That's why I said that. He was saying it took him 2 years to basically. He full of shit. It took him 2 years to courage up the to muster up the
yeah, muster
courage
up the courage.
to
Yeah,
allow Cat Williams to come on there and run rampant. to tell his truth. See, he didn't want to hear the truth from the other people.
No.
The other people he know, they're trying to fit in and be a part of, the whole thing. Katt don't care about none of it.
Don't care. Don't care.
He's on his own. He's independent. He ain't trying to follow nobody's rules. So he knows Katt gonna answer. Those others wasn't gonna answer. They were gonna say some bullcorn and make up some stuff.
Yeah, dance around
it. I knew Steve Harvey was let's fit in to get in, because he took Monique on his show and he tried to get her blackballed, so to speak. And if you listen to that show, he's like, well, you gotta get in with the, you gotta blend in, you gotta get along to get along, you gotta work together now. And Monique is telling him, but I am worth this. And she wanted her worth. And he's like, you got to start at the bottom. You got to work with people. In other words, you got to play the game. And I was like, oh, that's getting all these shows. And that interview, I think, happened in February, March. And that June, he said that this is his last season. That was his last season. The season that he closed that show in tears because he did not want to go. And just a couple of months before he closed the show, he gave Monique that chance to try and get her back. And they were like, obviously, they let people know that once you're out, you're out. And if you try to help your friends, you're out with them.
You're out too. I believe that, Annabelle. I believe that too. And that's why Steve Harvey probably, that's a good observation. That's why Steve Harvey did that on his Going Out show. But still, he's another go along to get along. But they all are, because that's their bag. And they don't want to mess up their bag.
They're hungry for that money.
Oh, absolutely. They will sell their souls, like Katt Williams said.
Yeah.
They sold their soul, and I'm not going to sell my soul.
Yeah.
I mean, he said it.
Harry said, DC Carey said the same thing today. He said a lot of what Katt said was true, and that he had witnessed some things as well, but he said he couldn't say what
Katt said.
Dave Chappelle said it. So Dave Chappelle said it.
That's what I was saying.
Orlando Brown said it. A lot of them have said some things they witnessed. And look, you deem them crazy. You deem them crackheads. You deem them everything but telling the truth about the industry. The industry is demonic. It's certain things you have to do in order for you to move forward. And that's just a fact of the matter.
You got it.
That's the fact of the matter. And we need to realize that. I think so many people don't want to see people, their faves, say same thing on the YouTube we talked about, DC, today. Remember, you don't want to believe your faves will do this or they will do that, because some people idolize these people. But well, that's the truth. But because it's so plain in our face, we don't want to believe the truth, because it's just sitting there too plain for us to believe that is true.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Basically.
I don't trust nobody. So it don't matter. I don't know what that is.
Maybe it's
I'm sorry, it's some noise. I don't know, some kind of noise. I don't know what that is.
Dinner bell.
Because I don't have anything up but with this.
All right.
I don't trust. See, here's the thing. I don't trust anybody.
I'm sorry.
I believe everybody can do anything. I believe that I believe that nobody is above anything. I believe that a bad person can do a good thing. I believe a good person can do a bad thing, and all in between. I hope that the people that I like in social media and Hollywood aren't bad, but I ain't gonna put it past them just because I like a movie they was in. I think
people are conflating the character with the person.
I would never spend a quarter to go see Steve Harvey. Not Steve Harvey now, not Steve Harvey when he came out. Never thought he was that funny. I was like, okay. I spent the entire Kings of Comedy waiting for a joke from Cedric the Entertainer. I spent the
Yeah.
whole show waiting for a joke from Cedric the Entertainer. I like D.L. Hughley because the way he tells his life story is funny.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was cool with D.L. Hughley.
I like everybody.
I
Yeah.
almost passed out with Bernie Mac.
I used
And
to
to
like
this
Bernie
day,
Mac.
and to
Yeah.
this day, you can still tell stories about Bernie Mac. To this day, he still steals the shows that he in. What was the show with the stripper? What was the movie? What was that called?
Players.
Uh, Diamond Players Club. Come on, now.
Mm.
Everybody got a favorite line from that show, and 9 times out of 10, it's something Bernie Mac said.
And they would never let Bernie Mac close the King of Comedy.
He did close. He closed. He closed with the show.
He did?
Yeah, he closed. He was the final
Okay.
comedian.
I only saw it like that one time on the special.
Because Steve Harvey he told jokes in between the comedians, but I don't think Steve Harvey had a set, did he?
I thought he did.
Yeah, he did at the beginning. He opened.
He opened. Okay,
Oh,
Steve
he
Harvey opened. All right.
opened.
Yeah, he
What's
just
up, Queen
wasn't
Diva?
that funny, but yeah. he
But I wouldn't. It's like when he was talking about Taraji and how she felt bad for being the caliber of actress that she is and the movies that she's in and the television that she's done and the love that the community has for her and her not being paid.
Wow.
Yeah.
She got paid. If I remember correctly, she got paid $500,000 for a movie.
Mm-hmm.
That the white actress got paid $5 million plus.
Damn.
Yeah, they did
something of the
Monique
gross.
the same way. They always do that. There's always a pay disparity, y'all. Y'all know that's how it go.
What's her name?
I don't know. Monique said the same thing though.
Yeah.
About her and Amy Schumer.
I wasn't mad with Monique. I think that
Me either.
I think that Monique had the same thing that Katt Williams has. That she gonna say what she gonna say, what she gonna say, what she gonna say.
Oh yeah.
She decided I'm grown and I say what I want to say.
Yeah.
But she also knew that by doing so in Hollywood, once Monique stopped doing stand-up and she transitioned to the actress, that Hollywood will blackball you in 3.2 seconds. You will go from in everybody's movie
Yeah.
to not being able to get a job at McDonald's in Hollywood. So what she didn't count on when she did Precious, she did what we do. Shit, we get money, we get status, we change, and then we act a little who we are. But that was just for a second in the movie. She was still been in this. She's still been in this industry for years.
I think she didn't count on her own people turning on her too, Lisa.
Well, no, I mean because
to be honest, I don't think she counted on Tyler Perry and all them doing that shit to Lee Daniels. Nah, see that's something too. That's another topic another day. But she didn't count on them taking her out like that either, selling her out like that because you voiced,
I'm not even talking about the race dynamic, the male female dynamic. They're always going to position the women at the bottom. Even though the women
that's true.
I forget the racial dynamic because these is black on black. The men are always going to. It's like when we were sitting up here talking about that. I told her, I said, if you pay attention to every, not one, not two, not three, every movie that Tyler Perry does, a black woman has got to go through trauma so she can come out on the end, on top. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I Can Do Bad All by Myself. Family Reunion.
Yeah, that's something. It's something to that too.
Every movie that he's made.
Yeah.
A woman has to be pitiful, knocked down,
Mm,
drugged out. She has to be
mm,
True.
traumatized. Her child has to be assaulted or killed.
mm.
She has to be
Wow.
assaulted or hurt in the
She has
beginning
to
in her
go through
backstory.
something.
She
Damn, I
got to
didn't.
have a messed up mama who
Oh,
did
you just
stuff
made
to
me
her, like
realize
the
that.
one where the mama used to sell the little girl.
Like a broken black woman. It's always
It's
a broken black woman.
every you have. It's like every movie he has to break the black woman,
A
and
broken.
then just not put her at the top of the pedestal. Just dig
Uh-huh.
out the hole. It's not even about her being majestic and all. They just dug out the hole.
Yeah.
Mm.
Every movie that he. That's why I stopped watching his movies.
I never thought of
I
that.
can't
I
keep.
never
I can't
thought
keep.
of that.
I can't
Me
keep looking at
either.
stuff just cause
Me
black
either.
folks do it. Especially when every time I see you, a woman can't be at the top of her game
Oh,
and get higher. She got to be at the bottom, and then not just at the bottom, but knocked to the bottom,
hmm.
just so she can be standing on level ground.
Damn, I never even thought about that, Lisa. I guess
And
I
it's a
haven't.
man that elevates her.
Well, for one, I'm not a real TV buff, y'all, or a movie buff. Diva always say she gonna snatch my cards because I don't watch a lot of TV and movies, so I can't sit here and go, really to be on your level when it comes to that. I haven't watched all Tyler Perry, but now that you say it, I'm kind of thinking from the shows that I have seen, you are right about that. But maybe.
Don't even watch them. You ain't got to watch them. Go and pull up his videography and read the descriptions. You ain't got to watch one of them because they all the same.
But do you think maybe he's trying to portray a broken black woman as making her whole?
Why? We not all broken. We not all
That's
we
a good
yeah, we're
question.
not all like that. Why in
Yeah,
every movie?
good question. Good
Why?
question.
And
Hmm.
why is the man telling the story? It's just like I hate when white people tell black people stories from a white people perspective. Don't tell me
Perspective.
about slavery, sir,
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
slave side.
I don't know why you don't come on different panels. You kind of deep. Y'all got it rocking over here. Shit now. Go ahead, Lisa. I
Lisa be
see you. I'm
talking.
gonna have to share you out because you come on here. But let me tell y'all something. Oops, sorry, not to
No,
cut
you
you off,
No,
good.
Lisa.
go ahead.
You good.
But I do watch y'all quite a bit. I watch y'all quite a bit. I may drop down, say hello. Sometimes I just sit in the bushes when you have your shows. You got you yeah, you should come on more. You should come on more and you should make yourself available. You have great perspectives. I do. I watch you, Leilani, and DC, and now I'm just starting to see Annabelle, with some of y'all holiday stuff. But I hear you and DC and Leilani a couple of times, and y'all have great conversations over here, and like I said, your perspective is deep at times. Now, like I said, I never even realized that. And then when I asked the question, you had to make me think like, no, not every black woman is broken. So why do every show has to be broken? But I don't know if it's giving hope to some of the hopeless in retrospect. I don't
It
know.
could, it could, but
I'm I'm just wait, I'm just saying that.
okay. Think of something. Why I say it like that.
Yeah.
Think of something that happened in your past. It doesn't have to be just awful, but just was sad or traumatic or made you feel
Mhm.
bad, right?
Mhm.
Would you rather see a movie that celebrated you as you are now and the whole person that you are, or started at your tragedy, celebrated that, and then made you a martyr so now that you are the awesomeness that you are?
You know what? That's a double-edged sword. Because for some people need to know that other people have been in their shoes and have been broken and can be made whole, and some people don't want you to know their true story. So I don't know, I could look at that in two ways.
But
Yes,
I
that
mean,
would be great
just for
for you
you.
to know. For me,
Yeah,
yes,
just for
it
you.
would be to a certain extent. Yes, it would be great that people know what I've been through and where I'm at now. Yes, because my life tells a story that may be helpful to someone else. So yeah. So yeah, it wouldn't bother me either way.
Okay.
I'm just being
I like
honest.
that. When I talk to people and when I say what I say, a lot of it is something I've been through. I'm
Yeah,
not telling you something I saw or something I read. I'm telling you something I did or something that happened.
right. You speaking
Because
from experience.
I'm not gonna speak. I
Mhm.
don't know about math. So please don't ask me. I can't tell you shit about it.
About
Don't ask
who?
me to add nothing because I'm not gonna do it. Because I probably fuck up your whole paper. No, I'm not gonna do
Hmm.
it. I
Hmm.
don't speak on anything I haven't been through because you can't speak at that place from truth.
Right.
However,
Exactly. Exactly.
I will never watch another movie about slavery. I watched Roots when it came on TV the first time.
I
I have
fully
never
want
seen
it.
Django Unchained. I have never
Mm-mm.
seen 12 Years a
Me
Slave.
either.
I have never
Me
seen
either.
any of that. I will never
Mm-mm.
watch a
Mm-mm.
movie about slavery. And I don't care who made it.
Mm-mm. 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 Me
I
either.
am not gonna watch I watched Color Purple one time all the way through. I'll never watch it again all the way through.
I'm telling you, will pull my black card. I haven't seen half of this. Now I did see Roots, and again, I just can't watch shows like that, you guys. So I don't set myself up because for me is a real level of anger that comes out of me because I don't want people to be mistreated because of the color. So I have a real hard time with that. I'm like you, but again, back to what I said. Of course, if I was broken and now I'm whole, I would love for people to hear a story because it's still
Yeah, but
broken
you telling
people.
your story. You telling your story. I'm not talking about you telling your story.
Hmm.
But as a
Hmm.
person who's been through that story and has told that story,
Hmm.
I don't want him to tell that. How you telling that story? You're not a broken black woman. Tell your
Okay.
story. Why
Yeah.
he not telling his story?
Right where he came from, because he have come from sugar. I
Right.
mean, the
That's
sugar.
the
Yeah.
story.
Homelessness, molestation.
Yeah.
You went from nothing. You went from sleeping in your car
Car.
to a
Right.
billionaire. Why are you not telling your story? Why are these movies about broken black women? Why are all your movies about broken black women?
Why do you think that is? Let me just ask you
I don't
that
know.
question. I
I
don't
also
know.
don't know,
See, I don't know.
like Katt Williams said, when what's his name? Who we talking about? When Tyler Perry plays Madea, he played the
Mhm.
hell out of Madea. How many of y'all
Why?
want to see Tyler Perry play a man?
Hold on.
Right.
Ari said allegedly Medea character he stole from the character Miss Sophia.
He might have stolen from Flip Wilson. Truth be told,
Yeah,
Madea
Flip
looked like Flip
Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah, yeah.
Flip Wilson was the very first one that I ever could
Truth be
remember.
told, truth
That,
be told,
yeah, there you
Madea looked
go.
like Flip Wilson.
There you go.
So
You have a great perspective. Like I said, that's a great point. I guess I've never thought about it in that in that aspect, but it is what it is.
yeah, I
It's
mean
just
it
that
is.
I
It is.
think again the powers to be always want the imagery that's projected upon us to be believable about us. And at the end of the day, they have the control. Those people are just the puppets. I don't care how many millions or billions they have. It's someone always that have
Always.
control. And I
Always.
believe, again, remember how powerful imagery is. So they put out there
Always.
what they want people to believe about certain people.
It's like people, nobody really told jokes about Michael Jackson to Cat Williams. Nobody really told
Because they was
derogatory
afraid
jokes
to.
about about Michael Jackson to Cat Williams.
They
Hold on.
afraid to.
Leilani, you wanted to say something?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I ain't saying nothing.
You were saying something and they were talking. You was trying to say
I
something.
didn't hear you. Sorry. Let
Oh,
me
it was a long
mute.
time ago. I don't even remember.
Huh?
I don't remember whatever it was. It was this.
Ari said Miss Sophia the YouTuber.
Oh, I
I don't know
love
who
Miss
that is.
Sophia. Sophia the YouTuber.
I love y'all. So fun fact, I don't watch YouTube. Um,
Oh.
fun fact, the reason that I'm not in other people's lives and stuff like that, like baby, is because I don't watch YouTube unless she tell me to go look at this. Or unless
Oh,
I'm looking up
okay.
something.
Okay, that's okay. Ain't no wrong
I
with
don't
that.
If,
think Miss
if
Sophia
you tell
has
me,
been
if
out
you
long
tell
enough
me,
for that.
Wait a minute, Leilani said something.
I don't think Miss Sophia has been out long enough for Medea to have come from Miss Sophia because Tyler Perry started with his plays that he wrote.
Right.
Yeah.
Early
My
in
deal been out a
Right.
hot minute.
Yeah, Miss Sophia not that dang on old.
No, and she not that. I mean, noticeable, y'all.
He
We
got,
might know.
he
That's
can
just
tell
one
you
of those
he
jokes.
thought up Madea in his head. He got Madea from Flip Wilson. I don't care what nobody said. Him, Martin Lawrence, everybody got their black woman from Flip Wilson. Every man that
Mm,
play a black woman, Rickey Smiley, Martin Lawrence, Tyler
mm,
Perry, got their woman from Flip Wilson.
mm.
Flip Wilson was back in the 50s and the 60s on TV, one of the first black people to have a show on television playing a woman.
I remember Flip Wilson now, baby. That was my time.
Y'all play if y'all want
Geraldine.
to. Y'all play if y'all
Geraldine.
want to.
Geraldine.
But
Right?
yeah, Geraldine.
Geraldine strutting all over the place. I remember Flip Wilson was one of my favorite shows. We was talking about old TV shows today, but I ain't gonna go off the subject.
What's
But
his name?
anyway,
I mean, a lot of comedians have a woman. Jamie Foxx has one.
yeah.
Wanda.
Jamie Foxx got Shanae. No, or is that Martin Lawrence?
Jimmy
No, that's
Martin Lawrence got Big Mom and Shanae. Jamie Foxx got what's the one? The
Wanda.
ugly one.
Ain't it Wanda?
Wanda.
Mhm.
Wanda.
A lot of male comedians have a woman that they can play. And I
Oh,
got no problem with that. But what
Oh,
Katt
man.
Williams said is true, and think about it.
Remember that story about Wanda? When the girl took the wig off on me?
Series, but
Oh,
so
that's funny.
wasn't back in the
I
early
didn't know Sophia. Yeah, I don't remember Miss
wasn't way
Sophia
back
being back then.
her character has not existed that long
Yeah,
from way
I
back
don't think
then.
so.
But yeah. So, but think about it. Katt
Mhm.
Williams said it's true. Y'all watch the same movies I watch. Which
Mhm.
character? That's not a word. Which character does Tyler Perry play better?
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Why did they play the
That's
women?
what he said. Huh?
Why does he play the female role?
Because I mean, when you're a comedian and you telling jokes, I mean, and some of them, if you can play it, not every comedian can pull off. Not every male comedian can pull off being an old black lady.
Yeah.
So if you got some grandmama jokes, you got some old lady jokes in your repertoire, out come your lady.
You
A
ladies.
lot of them don't. A lot of them don't necessarily put the clothes on. They'll talk like it.
What you was about to say, Miss T?
No, I'm loving this because I'm enjoying this, but I gotta go. But
where we going? We going to casino?
We're doing well. If
no,
you
I love
contact DC, just let me know when you need me. I'll be on there.
DC. No, we're not going to the casino. I had enough of the casino. I thought about you when I was in
Oh,
that
I
damn
love the
casino.
casino.
Oh,
We gotta
poor
go.
Annabelle. Oh no, I thought about the casino. Oh my gosh, please. But anywho, I watch the casino every day. I run home faithfully and watch my favorite casino YouTuber. And oh my goodness,
I
no,
watch some too. I do.
I got it. Oh, Vegas rollover. Vegas
is it?
low roller is one of my favorites.
Vegas rollover.
Low,
Angie Fly. I watch, low roller. And that's
low
because
roller.
he talks through the whole thing. He has his mom. I like their interaction. And I like the way he talks. He's entertainment. But that's not what we talk about. No, I won't see you at no. I can't stand the MGM. Ugh.
Oh no, I don't like
But,
them either.
but see, it's only 15 minutes away from me.
See,
15, 20 minutes. So it's easy for me to go down there and give them my damn money. But anywho, y'all, we're not talking about that. Lisa, Leilani, Annabelle, and DC. Thank you all for having me on your panel. I have
Anytime.
enjoyed it. I like stimulating conversations. I don't always like the beef. DC Kool-Aid to tell you, I don't always do the beef. I may tap on it, but I don't stay there very long. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. And these are conversations I like intimacy, the intimacy we had, but I also would like a lot of other people to just join in because we're not the only ones with these same thoughts.
right.
All right, well, like I said,
And it's
anytime
always
you
good.
doing something you want me to
Oh, yeah.
know about, just you know how to get in touch.
You
I
you
will.
You on my Instagram?
No, I don't even know much about
Ask
it.
your sister. Your sister, she on my Instagram.
Okay. For some reason, Diva can't see you either. I need to try to see what's going on. Make sure you didn't block her by mistake, DC,
No,
because
it's
she can't
not.
see you. And she didn't block you.
No, she not blocked because she come on my live stream. She was just on here.
Yeah, and you could see it, but she can't see you in my chat. Isn't that crazy?
That's weird.
I don't know what it is. We'll have to try to work it out.
Tell her unsubscribe and subscribe back to me. See if that
I
works.
will. I will do that. Again, thank you, ladies, for having me. And like I said, I watch y'all quite often. Even if I just come in for 5 or 10 minutes, I watch you guys. And sometimes I just stay in the bushes. But I enjoyed y'all holiday videos too.
I appreciate
Thank you.
that.
Yeah,
I be in the other ones.
I know. And Leilani, I even saw something for you come up one time. So I don't know if because I visit over here or I subscribed to you long time ago, but it was something you was doing that I saw a video come up. So you doing your own videos too, right?
Yeah, I've always done my own videos.
That's why I think, that's what I know. I'm sorry, that was like a dumb question. Well, not dumb, but I wasn't thinking.
Right.
But it's strange that you came across my news feed because I have seen you once, I think, on a live of your own, but maybe because it was you in DC.
Probably because we do them together. Like I can click a button right now and be live on my channel while DC's live.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what happens. Because somehow I said, damn, I'm in Leilani's live. I don't know. Okay, ladies, again, nothing's wrong with that. Thank you so much for having me, DC, and thanks for your support as always. Okay, you guys be good and be safe. And it's cold out there. Stay warm.
Trust me.
All right, bless you.
Have a good weekend. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
week.
Thank you, baby. Bye,
Well, I like this little conversation over here. That's the second time I actually had a real conversation on YouTube.
Yeah, we like to talk real talk on weekends. We just ain't been doing it like we used to. We just, picking it back up with on our Saturdays. We find something to talk about. Trying to get this off of y'all face.
I mean, I think that's part of the issue is that we don't know
all right, Queen,
how to voice different opinions without getting at each other's throats. We can't talk about nothing controversial. You can't talk about nothing that's going on in the real world. You can't talk about anything that anyone may have an opinion about because it's going to start an argument. It's like, how are we supposed to expect the kids to act right when we as an adult don't know how to act right?
Right.
We need to talk. We need to learn how to talk again.
Yeah, but that's what everybody don't know how to talk. That's the thing. That's why they have all these other sectors and stuff because they don't know how to communicate with one another. You can't say this, you can't say that. But on this channel, we talk about whatever we want to talk about. And if you don't agree, you don't agree. Everybody not gonna agree to everything. But the same token, I'm not gonna sit up here and let people disrespect one another. Let's go there.
Right.
So we're gonna end this. You want to close it out, baby?
Yeah.
All right. You want me to jump down? I could jump down if you need.
I just blanked out. My bad, y'all. My bad. Excuse me, y'all. I was itching. We talked about Katt Williams. The reality is that there's no answer for the truth. The truth just is the truth.
Yeah.
It just is. It just he said what he said. Like I told baby, I said he turned into Nene and Sheree from Real Housewives of Atlanta. He said what he said, and who gonna check him, boo? When you live in a state when you live how Katt Williams lives on his own terms, he follows his own rules, and he's not beholden to anybody. His livelihood and his day-to-day does not exist because somebody else says he exists, then you can do that. And I mean, that's a place of peace. Y'all, you call him a drunk, you can call him a whatever you want to call him, but being able to exist the way you want to exist and live your life on your terms is a place of peace.
Yeah.
And you could be at a place of peace with $3 in your bank account.
Whatever you want to call him.
You know it.
So I'm here for Katt. Thank you guys for joining us. I would like to thank you two lovely ladies for getting up on the panel with us, as always. Everybody who is listening, who has listened, and who will listen in the future, thank you so much for supporting us. Hit that like button. If you haven't already hit that like button, hit that like button for me. Comment down below. We can agree to disagree or agree. Y'all know what I do. Put whatever you want to down. Share this video because, hey, other people should hear how awesome I am. I'm just saying.
The avatar is not too shabby either.
I know I'm sparkling. I love the sparkle. I ain't gonna lie. I love a good sparkle. And if you like what you see and you like what you heard, y'all subscribe. And at the end of the day, hit that notification bell so that anytime I drop these pearls of wisdom and light and joy and love, y'all can join us. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. This is Real Talk.
We appreciate that.
That is my forever co-hostess with the mostest, DC, Leilani, my sister from another mister, and Miss Annabelle, my new. I don't know what I was about to say. Y'all ever get stuck? My brain just stopped working. I swear to God, my brain just stopped working. But anyway, thank you, Annabelle. You guys have a great weekend, and I'm sure baby go live and do vlogs. She do all kind of stuff when I'll be looking. So,
who wants to make another gingerbread house?
Hell no.
No, it's not gingerbread. I mean, it's Valentine's Day. What y'all doing for Valentine's? What y'all decorating for Valentine's? I say we do a Valentine tree. I think all we gonna do is move this white tree, and I'm gonna buy some Valentine stuff for it, and we're gonna do a Valentine tree.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna make.
We doing a Valentine. Well, we doing a Valentine tree. But what y'all gonna do? Oh, because you know y'all gotta build something, or cook something, or squish something together, or make some red and white stuff, or sprinkle, sparkle. Y'all figure it out. Y'all figure it out. Y'all got a month. Y'all figure it out. Thank you guys so much. And as always, bye y'all.
Bye.